In this video, we'll solve this word problem by finding the absolute maximum of a function. So first, let's look at the problem. We want to make a rectangular box out of a cutting board, and we know the dimension of that board, that's 21 inches by 12 inches, and we want to cut 4 congruent squares from the 4 corners and then fold up the sides to make the box. Okay, we want to know when we will have the maximum volume. Alright, so let's make each side of that square x inches. Alright, so in that case, this side will be 21 inches minus 2x, right? Whereas this side will be 12 minus 2x, and we have this being x. So if you draw your rectangular box, that'll be something like this. Right. Well, this side, let's say it's 21 minus 2x, and the other side will be the 12 minus 2x, and the height will be x. All right. In this case, the volume of this box will be x times 21 minus 2x times 12 minus 2x. All right. Now, keep in our mind, we want to find the maximum volume, basically the absolute maximum, right? We want to find the critical value first, so we need to find the first derivative of function v. Here I will change it to distributed here. That's 21x minus 2x squared times 12 minus 2x. That's just make my multiplication rule easier to apply. So I will get 21 minus 4x times 12 minus 2x plus 21x minus 2x squared times negative 2. Okay, expand this here, I will get 12x squared minus 132x plus 252. Now I want to find the critical value, so I make v, the derivative v of x, equal to 0. So basically that's 12x squared minus 132x plus 252 equals 0. So I will factor out a 12 here. So that's x squared minus 11x plus, I did the calculation earlier, 21 equals 0. All right, this part is not factorable, so I will solve it by using the quadratic formula. So that's negative 11, negative of negative 11, so 11 plus or minus square root of the squared, so 121 minus 4 times 1 times 21 divided by 2. Okay. So that's 11 plus or minus 37 over 2. All right, so 2 x values here. One is 11 plus square root of 37 over 2. One is 11 minus square root of 37 over 2. But this value is definitely greater than 12, which doesn't fit our situation because one side is 12 inches already, and you can't cut more than you have. So we can't use this value for x. So we'll use this value. Let's find out how long that is. in decimal. So if you put that in the calculator, you will get, if you round with 2 decimal places, that's 2.46 inches, of course. Okay, with that, we can find, well, do we have the absolute maximum? Let's see, the second derivative of v of x, that is, okay, so differentiate that one, that's 24x minus 132. So we want to know basically v of this value, 11 minus 30 square root of 37 over 2. Well, I will just plug in 2.46 and see what happens. So round, so that's 24 times 2.4 times 2.46 minus 132. It's definitely negative, so this is less than 100, so definitely negative. So that means our graph is concave up, downwards, right, at our critical value. So that means we have absolute maximum, because we only have one critical value. Right? So we have one absolute maximum. So that means when x is equal to 2.46, v has a maximum value. So what are we looking for? Find the dimensions. Okay, so the dimension, we know one side, let's call it length, is 21 minus 2x, which is 21 minus 2 times 2.46. So if you round it, excuse me, you don't have to round it, that's 16.08. That's the, we were looking for the dimension of the box, right? Yeah. So the length of the box will be 16.08, whereas the width of the box is 12 minus 2x. So that's 12 minus 2 times 2.46. And 7.08 inches. All right, so that's the dimension of your box. Well, and also x, right? Length with height. So don't forget the height. Adding the height. The height is just x, which is 2.46 inches. Okay, so we know the dimensions of the box. We want to know what is the maximum volume. What you need to do is just basically multiply these three numbers together, right? Or plug it into v of x. Plug 2.46 into v of x. Same thing. So the maximum volume will be, here I would just use 16.08 times 7.08 times 2.46. That will give me 280.06. And the unit, since it's volume, it's cube inches, right? Cube inches.